Forecaster Joseph Bastardi speaking to me earlier. Now, Sri Lanka is going to the polls next week, on the 5th of August to be exact. They're going to be electing a new parliament. With a divided opposition, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Sri Lanka, his party, the Sri Lanka People's Front, hopes to get a two-thirds majority in Parliament. Now, critics say that Mr Rajapaksa is trying to capitalise on rising Sinhala nationalism. The elections are also happening at a time when activists have expressed concerns over the government's attempt to silence dissent and criticism. The BBC's Ambarasan Ethirajan reports.
A buoyant Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa is on a campaign trail once again. Almost 9 months after his landslide victory in the presidential poll, he wants to sweep the parliamentary election. Mr Rajapaksa wants this man, his brother Mahinda, to be his prime minister. Mahinda was president twice before and Gotabaya was his defense secretary. The election is happening amid the unprecedented coronavirus crisis. Sri Lanka has managed to contain the outbreak with deaths only just into double figures.
Entire world is now subject to COVID-19 infection. Sri Lanka is one of the best countries to face it successfully and to save its own citizens. Therefore, Gotabaya Rajapaksa has shown he's a unique leader. And because of that, people have a new hope.
However, the Rajapaksa brothers still face accusations of rights abuses during the war with the Tamil rebels, which ended in 2009. They deny any wrongdoing. But the Rajapaksa's supporters, mostly drawn from the majority Sinhalese, dismiss the criticism over rights abuses.
Sri Lanka has enjoyed a relative political stability for the last 9 months, especially after the devastating Easter Sunday bomb attacks last year. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's party wants to capitalize on that to secure a two-thirds majority in parliament so that they can change the constitution, for example, to give more powers to the president.
This man, Sajith Premadasa, is one of the main challengers. He is promising a more inclusive Sri Lanka. But the opposition is divided, splitting anti-Rajapaksa votes. Some are worried that a two-thirds majority in the current election could lead to an authoritarian rule.
This comes at a time where we have seen increasing attacks on civil society, on media, on lawyers. So the space for dissent is shrinking. And the question is whether it will shrink further post-elections. And the signs so far are that it is likely to head that way.
Sri Lanka's economy has been battered by the COVID-19 crisis. Many Sri Lankans feel only a strong government will be able to revive the economy. Ambarasan Ethirajan, BBC News.